decision. Okay, while making the decision, they are very honest. They don't fear about any other decisions, any others' decision. If the management is taking the decision, they don't afraid of their employees making a strike or not. So they are very straightforward in their decision. They are making some concern about both the parties if the conflicts are between two teams or two departments. So assertiveness, it's a common term in this matrix. Then collaboration, how the way the management or CEO or chairman who is leading the role, the way how they are collaborating with the employee as well as their stakeholders, because in conflict management definitely the stakeholders also will be affected positively and negatively. So assertiveness and collaboration, how you can fix these matrix. First key term is forcing or competing. So competing, here we can discuss one definition and also the case study for it. So competing means forcing. Here the assertiveness is very high. So assertiveness is a positive one. Both are positive, but here how you can make the terms. Assertiveness is very high and collaboration is very good. Okay, and the first one, in forcing, assertiveness is high and collaborating is very low. So assertiveness, what is assertiveness? The management will ask what they need or what they want to develop their organization. But in the case here, who is making the collaboration? Who is making the cooperation in the team? So for team conflict, if you are a manager, if you are picking this style, forcing style, what you will do? You can make a negotiation for this. You can make a discussion in it. If you just consider a project meeting, so both terms are there. In a department, two department, both of them are posting their ideas based on a new project to publish. In the conflict. The conflict is about my project plan or his or her project plan is superior. That is, another project plan is superior than his or her plan. He started or she started her argument. If they have started such arguments, the management is convincing about any one party. Okay, so if two teams are there, team A and B are there. Team A and both the heads are conflicting. Okay, in their project area. So on the project area, the conflicts is if the manager A is team manager A is telling that my project and their scenario is good for the further proceeding. B is telling the same, but he is telling in a harsh way. He is not telling in a harsh way. That is the simple difference. So A வந்து ரொம்ப harsh-ஆ சொல்றாரு, இந்த plan, இந்த project plan தான் பண்ணனும், அப்பதான் நம்ம organizationக்கு அது கரெக்ட்டா இருக்கும், suitable-ஆ இருக்கும். If the maybe the general manager or the chairman is convincing with the A's plan, what will happen? Because the decision வந்து யார் எடுக்கறாங்க? Both of them are team leads, that's all. Maybe team managers, that's all. இவங்க ரெண்டு பேரோட ஹெட் யாரு? Maybe chairman or general manager or chief, யாரோ ஒரு chief இருப்பாங்க. அவங்க சொல்ற decision தான் final decision. In such case, அந்த இடத்துல என்ன ஆகும்னா, assertiveness is good, but there is no collaboration in it. There is very low or no sometimes collaboration in it. So a person or who is in a lead role or in even any individual have low collaboration but with high assertiveness. Sometimes it will work out, not all the time it's working. Okay, so take a note about competing or forcing. The individual, if any individual pursue their low concern at others' perspective. So two individuals are there. One is having high concern in his or her own perspective, but very low concern about another's perspective is called as competing. An individual pursue, P-U-R-S-U-E, pursue their low concern about others' perspective. In such case, the others can meet their cost. Here, cost means maybe dissatisfaction in the management or misappropriation in the team, etc. Okay. So for this one, you can make the same example. So you can consider two teams. One team manager is accepting his role and another one and rejecting another one role. Okay, and the example is so simply he is ignoring others' perspective. Okay, A is ignoring B's project plan. Okay, good. Next one is collaborating, and this is called as win-win situation. This is an important one. So in the win-win situation, already we have the important one. Here again consider the same team. You can consider A and B. Both the team are agreeing with something different one plan. Sometimes ரெண்டு பேரோட பிளானுமே sometimes work out ஆகாது அப்படினு மேனேஜ்மென்ட் சொல்லும்போது both will sit together and prepare a new plan or prepare a new scenario based on that is aligned with your organizational function and proceed with that particular scenario or function. Is called as win-win approach or win-win situation. Here you can see a higher assertiveness and higher collaboration in the organization. So this is a very positive approach. So in the approach no one will suffer. In the rendu team la endha teamume vandu suffer agum. So what both A and B accept mutual or a new proceeding. Right. Next thing is compromising. So here you can see moderate assertiveness and moderate collaboration among both the teams. Again, come to a team conflict. In the case of compromising, both of them are compromising mutually. Sometimes both of them are mutually compromising a particular scenario or any one scenario. A and B rendu perukkum problem irukku team la. Among the team conflict, in the team meeting, they can recognize yaravadhu oru sonna nalla irukum. They can sometimes recognize. Otherwise, the chief of the both the teams will tell the same. Yaravadhu oru mutual agree பண்ணிக்கோ இந்த விஷயத்தை சொல்லும்போது both of them will agree anyone's plan. Okay, otherwise they can agree about some other plan, but this is different from collaboration, because in collaboration you can see both are high and high. This high assertiveness and high collaboration provides a win-win situation for both of them. Rendu side loss irukadu. In the இடத்துல வந்து maybe loss, maybe any dissatisfaction or low employee morale. What is maybe employee morale? Employee morale. What is maybe low employee morale? What is maybe general employee morale enna? The trust he makes. Okay, this is all her work based on the organization, or by management's approach. The management may provide some accessories or equipments, okay, or relevant technology to the employee, or sources to the employee, support to the employee, even in case of salary. Okay, even in case of approval of his or her decision, idellame will make a good satisfaction among the employee based on the organization. So if they are accepting a moderately provided outcome based on this, there you can see some low employee morale, or there is a disruption in their workflow. Okay, so in such case you can again consider two employees in a team, so they are arguing over a project, so they are sharing their responsibilities. But not all the case it leads to negative. In some cases it leads to positive only. Okay, positive in some cases. So in such a case, both the employees will sit together. They will discuss about the team's outcome. So இது வந்து ரெண்டு டீமுக்கு நடுவுன்றதை விட ஒரே டீம்ல இருக்கக்கூடிய இண்டிவிஜுவல் எம்ப்ளாயிக்கு நடுவில் நடக்கக்கூடிய கான்ஃப்ளிக்ட்ஸாக இருக்கலாம். So both of them can compromise with another one's solution. But யாருக்கு அதை காம்ப்ரமைஸ் ஓகே நான் இதை எடுத்துக்கிறேன், நான் உங்களுடைய டெசிஷன்ஸை நான் பிக் பண்ணிக்கிறேன்னு சொல்கிறாங்களோ அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு டிசாட்டிஸ்ஃபேக்ஷன் இருக்குது. பிகாஸ் தே ஆர் டூயிங் தட், தே ஆர் ஃபாலோயிங் தட் ஃபார் த சேக் ஆஃப் த கம்பெனிஸ் அவுட்கம். சரிங்களா, அவங்களுக்கு அது என்ன ஆகும், டிசாட்டிஸ்ஃபேக்ஷன் ஆகும். ஓகே, ஸோ பர்சன் take for example person A and B. A is accepting B's plan. Any employee A என்ன பண்றாரு, B ஓட plan எடுத்துக்கிறாரு. He is proceeding with B's plan, but he is having some dissatisfaction with B's plan, right? Next one is avoiding. So here low and low assertiveness and collaboration, which means the management is not accepting, that is neither working or not accepting by another one head or employees in the organization leads to very low outcome, or if they are gaining an outcome, definitely there is no satisfaction in among employee. Sometimes attrition rate will be there, or layoffs will be there, mass layoff will be there. So in the scenario enna, for avoidance you can consider one example, or the same example will be a case study. Jet Airways, you know very well about Jet Airways. So 2009 a case was there about Jet Airways, that they are having a very big conflict among their employees, especially pilots. So pilots க்கு wages சரியா கொடுக்கல அப்படினு சொல்லி ஒரு ஸ்டார்டிங்ல ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம். So it appears in newspapers also 2009 about Jet Airways. So what they did is they are making a cut off in the original payment of the pilots. வர பைலட்ஸ்க்கு இருக்கக்கூடிய salary இல்ல, அந்த salary இது கொஞ்சம் கட் பண்ணாங்க to meet their financial displacements. கொஞ்சம் நிறைய fluctuation இருந்தது, அந்த fluctuation செட் பண்றதுக்கு they touched up the pilots salary. அப்ப என்ன ஆச்சுன்னா they have a conflict resolution team with some negotiation based on again restraining their original payment. pilots எல்லாம் ஒரு request கொடுத்துருவாங்க, எங்களோட original payment எங்களுக்கு வேணும், நாங்க ஜாஸ்தி கேட்கல, எங்களுக்கு எங்களோட ஒரிஜினல் பேமெண்ட் வேணும்னு கேட்டிருந்தாங்க. இந்த ஜெட் ஏர்வேஸ் என்ன பண்ணாங்கன்னா immediately they said no. So as a result all the pilots make a immediate strike. So அந்த 2009ல ஒரு மேக்ஸிமம் 4 நாள் அந்த ஸ்ட்ரைக்ல போயிட்டே இருந்தது. So all the things, all the flights are unoperated at that time. Already they are having a financial situation, ஒரு டவுன் சைசிங் financial situationல ஜெட் ஏர்வேஸ் இருக்காங்க. இந்த ஸ்ட்ரைக்னால என்ன ஆச்சுன்னா they can't operate the flights. நிறைய பேர் நிறைய இடத்துக்கு போகிறதுக்கு அதை நம்பி தான் புக் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. ஸோ புக் பண்ணதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணணும், you need to refund. ஓகே, நான் வந்து ஃப்ளைட்டில் புக் பண்ணிட்டு போகாமல் விட்டுட்டேன், இப்போ ஐம் மிஸ்ஸிங் ஒரு ஃப்ளைட்னா there is no refund for me. அது என்னோட பர்சனல் கன்சர்ன். பட் the concern is about the overall thing அப்படிங்கும்போது definitely you need to make a refund to your customers. கண்டிப்பாக கிளைண்ட்டுக்கு நீங்கள் அப்போ they are facing two things here. One is bad reputation about Jet Airways among the employee, first one. Second one, சடனா ஒரு நிறைய ரீஃபண்ட் கொடுக்க ஆரம்பிச்சாங்க, அந்த கேன்சல் ஆன ஃப்ளைட்க்கெல்லாம் ரீஃபண்ட் கொடுக்க ஆரம்பிச்சாங்க. Again a conflict resolution came. அப்போ they accepted, Jet Airways accepted to repay the original payment. கொடுத்துறோம், நாங்கள் again original payment நம்ம கொடுத்துறோம் அப்படின்னு அக்செப்ட் பண்ணிக்கிட்டாங்க. பட் even they have accepted, இங்கே என்ன ப்ராப்ளம் வந்ததுன்னா ஜெட் ஏர்வேஸ்க்கு இருந்த அந்த ஃபினான்ஷியல் அன்ஸ்டெபிலிட்டி ரொம்ப வேர்சன் ஆச்சு. பட் யாருக்கு இது வந்து வின் சுச்சுவேஷன் அப்படின்னா பைலட்ஸுக்கு இது வின் சுச்சுவேஷன் ஆயிடுச்சு. பிகாஸ் அவங்களுக்கு அகெயின் அவங்களோட ஒரிஜினல் சேலரியே கிடச்சிருச்சு. ஈவன் ஒரிஜினல் சேலரி கிடைச்சாலும் அமௌங் த பைலட் தெர் இஸ் அ பேட் நேம் கிரியேட்டட், தெர் இஸ் ஒரு பேட் வேர்ட் ஆஃப் மவுத் வந்து நல்லா கிரியேட் ஆக ஆரம்பிச்சு. இன்னுமே அதை பேசுகிறாங்க. தட் இஸ் அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் வந்தபோது இன் பிட்வீன் தே டிட் ஒன் திங். ஸ்ட்ரைக் அப்போ அவங்க என்ன பண்ணாங்கன்னா suddenly they have appointed temporary pilots இருப்பாங்கல்ல, ட்ரைனிங் பைலட்ஸ். அந்த டெம்பரரி ட்ரைனிங் பைலட்ஸை கூப்பிட்டு வந்து ஃப்ளைட்டை ஆப்ரேட் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டாங்க, which will create a very very adverse effect among the employee. ஸோ இப்போ வரைக்குமே ஜெட் ஏர்வேஸில் வந்து there is not a good term between both the employees and the management. பழைய எம்ப்ளாயிஸ் இருக்கிற எம்ப்ளாயிஸ் கிட்ட நம்ம கேட்கும்போது they will answer about it. So even they accepted to restrain the original payment of the pilots, they don't have such good impression about their work. So avoiding இது வந்து ஒரு win loss situation. There is a win for employees, that is they restrain their old payment method, original payment அவங்களுக்கு கிடைச்சது, but they lost their reputation even among the customers. ஏன்னா நீங்கள் ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டண்ட்டாக ஏதாவது ஒரு ஃப்ளைட் புக் பண்ணியிருக்கலாம், அது சடனாக previous day they don't get any mail or previous intimation about the cancellation. So அந்த மாதிரி கேன்சலேஷனோட இன்டிமேஷன் இல்லாமல் சடனாக ஏர்லி மார்னிங் நான் கிளம்பும் போது ஐ கேன் see the message அப்படிங்கும்போது it will create a very bad opinion about the company, right? Last one is accommodating. So see here, very low assertiveness but high collaboration. So what is meant by assertiveness? There is no concern about employees, there is no concern about, or low concern about employees' decision or any other one's decision is called as low assertiveness. Collaboration means yes, I can make some acceptance with whatever decisions they are making, the management is making. அது அதுதான் வந்து collaboration. Low assertiveness and high collaboration அப்படிங்கும்போது the individual neglect their own concern. அதாவது both the individuals, again consider team A and team B, both are compromising with a management's decision, okay, but both are not satisfying with, both the people are not satisfying with the management decision, but somewhat they can accept to survive in the organization. That is called as accommodation. இதுக்கு case study அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா again you can consider anyone not recommended method. ஏதாவது ஒரு மெத்தட் எடுத்துக்கோங்க which is not possible or sometimes which is not acceptable for even for employee, even for head in the organization, okay, but அந்த decision வந்து it is an autocratic decision. என்ன மாதிரியான autocratic decision எல்லாம் இருக்கலாம் அப்படிங்கிறது you can give some example. So simple சொல்லணும்னா both the team are disagreeing with some term, okay, but for the sake of the organization or to survive in the organization or to make their project to move on, they can accept it for some temporarily, they can accept both the terms or teams are accepting, okay, that is called as accommodating. So make sure about this matrix, and the matrix is very important. As cases அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா for competing you can make 2000 Tata Steel and Union. Please make a note. Case for this one, competing, that is forcing or competing. Adoda example cases 2000 Tata Steel versus Union demand. Okay, so I can explain this. There is a conflict between the employee, that is why are the union trade union, the employees are asking for more wages and better working environment. At 2000, that is early 2000, there was a problem among the employees that they are not having or they are not keep up with a good working environment. Proper equipments illa அப்படினு சொல்லி strike பண்ணாங்க, and also they are demanding for a higher wages. இதோட end என்ன ஆச்சுன்னா there was a negotiation between Tata and Sons with their union, trade union, அவங்க respective trade union யாரோ அவங்க கூட ஒரு negotiation நடந்தது. In that negotiation, Tata and Sons, they rejected to make wages, but they accept to make better working condition. That is நாங்க எங்களால வந்து better working condition எங்களால கொடுத்துற முடியும். We can provide equipments, helmet, boot இதெல்லாம் கொடுக்குறோம். Working condition, environmental, fire and safety measures எல்லாம் எங்களால பண்ணி தர முடியும். ஆனால் we don't accept for higher wages அப்படின்னு சொல்லி they just force them, that is they just force union members to, they have convinced the union members. Here it was happened that they have convinced the union members. Once union members got புரிஞ்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் what they will do, they can go and make a compromise with the employee. So before that both the union and employees are in a strict decision that we need some wages, also working condition இப்படி தான் இருந்திருப்பாங்க. They went and compromised with it. Suddenly they went and compromised with, okay, you are getting a better equipment, you are getting a better working environment அப்படிங்கும்போது you can okay compromise with the wages அப்படின்னு சொல்லி, but it is not something recommended all the time, okay. அந்த டைம்ல இங்க யாருக்கு வந்து win solution அப்படின்னா win situation only for the organization, even not for the union and employee convince பண்ணிரலாம் நீங்க ஈஸியா, okay, but அது எல்லாருக்கும் ஒரு dissatisfaction-ஆ இருக்கு. So this case you can evaluate for first one. Second one for collaboration, Infosys versus employee innovation. Actually here it is happening all the time, okay, especially in 2010, 16 and 17. That is a conflict between the management Infosys and the employees by introducing a new software system, but it came to a very good end. What they did is the Infosys, you know very well about Mr. Narayanamurthy. So he made a team for resolving this. So in this conflict resolution, what he did is he asked a feedback from the customers as well as the employees as well as the team in the Infosys about the new software. So the tool நல்லா ஒர்க் ஆகுதா, அதோட ஃபங்க்ஷன் எப்படி இருக்கு, அதோட ஸ்பீட் எப்படி இருக்கு, அதோட ப்ராசஸிங் எப்படி இருக்கு, ரெக்வெஸ்ட் ரெஸ்பான்ஸ் எப்படி இருக்குன்னு ஒரு ஃபீட்பேக் எடுத்தார். பேஸ்ட் ஆன் த ரெஸ்பான்ஸ் he make some adjustment which is okay fit with all the teams. So இங்க conflict அப்படிங்கிறது இங்க டீம் எல்லா டீம் ஹெட் அண்ட் சேர்மன் கூட இருந்தது. அந்த conflicts Mr. Narayanamurthy have resolved in a very good way, and it gave a very positive response based on the new software. So in the example வந்து நீங்க எழுதிக்கலாம் for second one. For the third one, compromising the example is about Reliance versus government regulatory policies. Reliance versus government regulatory policies. You know very well about Reliance petrol bunk. You know very well, right? So they have invested in natural gases. So they started to make some price hike in providing petrols to the normal civilians. So government kitta and proposal avanga kudukumbodhu, the government has, first of all, they have rejected. Okay, so they have a price, they have